Jermageddon!
Again.
Suffer-bish, it's finally over! The coffee factory mystery has been solved. Not by Luther Morgan, Misty Mochi, Return of the Mac and Cheese, the internet detective.
Not us. No one.
No, not us. It was Jer himself and his own stupidity, drunk out of his mind, high on fucking pills, zoning out on his own show, proving, by the way, that he obviously doesn't have any employees because he's fulfilling the shipping labels himself during his live stream because he just can't apportion the time to actually do it like separately. He's just zoning out of his program, like going through the snipping tool of his fucking shipping labels, opening it, doxing the location of his coffee factory. Like,
and customers, right?
I thought at first it was customers, but I think that all of the labels were to either the Amazon facility or to the coffee factory.
Oh, thank God no one was doxxed. But what a retard. Yeah.
He's just a total fucking retard. So he's just, and Melanie Max just completely zoned out. Like, none of them have any idea what's going on the show that they're on.
Yeah.
And it's just pulled up for all and sundry to see that Jer is drop ship fucking garbage coffee.
Beyond.
The factory is in Pennsylvania. He doesn't own the factory. He doesn't own K-Cup equipment. So the $300,000 was a complete fucking scam that he was crying about. It's all done at this Java Tonza facility in Pennsylvania. It's like some weird religious Mexican Mennonite coffee company or something. And it's all of his flavors are there. The blueberry cobbler,
on their website,
the peach coffee, all this shit,
it's
bro.
So funny.
And it's just, he's totally fucked. He checkmated himself. He pulled it up accidentally and revealed the whole sordid scheme.
Meanwhile, last week, remember, he's like, "Oh yeah, prove I don't." Yeah, what for like a year?
The day before. What's so funny about this is the day before was the 30-minute coffee business meeting struggle session.
Right. Yeah.
Where he was like bragging about how it's not drop shipped and he can prove it because he has an Excel spreadsheet of the stock market for coffee beans.
Yes.
And he has to order the coffee beans himself from Nicaragua and fucking... You know, he could show the spreadsheet, but he doesn't have to because he has nothing to prove. And the fact that he even knows about the coffee stock market proves that he does do it himself, which it doesn't. That's
and
fucking
the day
insane
after,
to say.
The
literal day after going on this crazy rant about the coffee and how all the trolls have been proven wrong, he doxes the factory and exposes once and for all that it's dropship garbage. The mystery has been solved. So the thing is, right?
Yeah.
Now, some people have questions. They're like, well, what about Mill Creek? So Mill Creek fulfills some of it. Some of the flavors Mill Creek does, and some of it is this Java Taza or whatever the fuck
I felt like the
called.
Strawberries were from somewhere else as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Because the Java Taza company, like they've discontinued doing some of the flavors, so he has to do Mill Creek and etc. But so he's getting from both of them. But the Java place, it's confirmed. It was drop shipped. And what's crazy about it is that Jer isn't even like packing the shit and sending it to Amazon. It's getting packed there. Everything is being done by these guys. Jer is just swiping a credit card. They're sourcing the beans. They're roasting the beans, they're packaging them, and they're shipping it to Amazon. Jer isn't even shipping it to Amazon. They're shipping it to Amazon. So it's all drop shipped. He has no part whatsoever in the business.
Besides the commercials, the 30-minute ads.
Jer, for whatever reason, I don't know if he actually wants to win Lolcow of the Year or not. I think so. Because it was starting to like slow down where it's like, okay, Jer's going to be phased out here. We're rotating in new people. He's done. Like, it's over.
Yeah.
You know? And then the guy decides to start this vlog channel. I don't know what he was thinking.
It's a gold mine.
It is. So the first video was on him blowing out his knee and being in the wheelchair. The second video is about how much money do I make? And him like going through his YouTube analytics to be like, I only make $7,500 a month, and which I doubt he even fucking makes.
Oh my God!
You know, it's just like insane. And he's breaking down why he has to do the shorts, and he's like flexing his mansion and going through all the rooms of his house to show you like what a king he is and how powerful he is, and returning to the scene of the crime with the dog agility course. It was crazy.
Buddy, what? That's
like
insane.
For like a half hour. And it's like, Jeremy, this is the worst possible thing you could do. And it's all to prove this point that he's allowed to overshare. But then he gets upset when people make fun of him.
He's oversharing to spite us?
Yes.
That's a thought. That's a way of...
I mean, this is some of the most baffling decision-making I've ever seen.
Okay.
But I mean, it makes sense though. If you've got a guy that's high out of his mind on Xanax, drunk every day, now on oxys, yeah. I mean, he's going to make some bad decisions.
Oh my God.
But you'd figure like he would just like go to bed or something. You know, like I don't know like how he schemes and dreams up these insane like lolcow situations.
I'll get them this time. Here's my income. What? That's insane.
Speaking of, I'll get them this time. Darkside Phil's total victory over the detractors. As predicted, the detractors kneeled down to Phil. They all went to Phil's actual stream.
Doubled the viewers.
Doubled Phil's viewership up. Phil was making untold hundreds of dollars. I guess it was true all along. Raw Phil was stealing his viewers and money. Now, in all seriousness, though, Phil's such a piece of shit,
He's a liar,
bro.
too,
He's
man.
a lying sack of shit, bro. He's such a piece of shit, bro. He's just like, I had nothing to do with this.
I mean, maybe I did. I don't know.
I mean, I did forward his details to YouTube, but I mean, it wasn't on my day app. It's like, you have to prove I'm guilty. I don't have to prove I'm innocent. And it's the same sort of rhetoric he was using over WWE champions.
Yeah,
and he's just over-explaining and just coping so hard. And it's like, bro, we know you had something to do with this. This is the quartering all over again.
Literally.
The exact same playbook where it's like you threaten to sue somebody, you threaten to take down their channel, then 2 days later it goes down, right? Who's to blame? Who's to blame, right? I mean, even if you didn't... Not me. Even if you didn't directly do it yourself, which you obviously did, okay? He obviously did.
He sent it to YouTube.
You know, obviously he did do this, but even if he didn't, he basically put the hit out on Raw Phil to get him taken down anyway.
Yep, exactly.
So he's going to be blamed for this fucking shit. And what's fucked is, had Phil actually just come out and been like, you know what? I let this go on for years and years and years. This should never have been allowed. I put my foot down. I said, fuck this shit. And I got him banned. I would have more respect for Phil, honestly.
Yeah.
Than what he did. Because the way that Phil is doing it is this weaselly bullshit. Well, I had nothing. But he's obviously like super happy about it and super smug about it.
Oh, he's
rejoicing in the streets and thinking this is his renaissance that's going to save the business and this and that. And it's like, just be honest and say that you took it down. Just be honest. The guy is in violation of the terms of service. This is bullshit. Nobody else would allow this. And to be fair, like, I don't think many other channels would have allowed it, but they would have somebody put it this way, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody starts squatting in your house and you call the cops day one and kick them out, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But if somebody starts squatting in your house and you let them squat in your
For
house
6 years.
for 6 years, and then you call the cops, you're probably going to have a problem.
Yeah.
You could be like, what the fuck? Right? It's the same thing. So because Phil was such a conflict avoidant pussy for so many fucking years and allowed this to fester and grow and create this community, then he goes to do it. And it's like, what the fuck, Phil?
Yeah.
You fucking But now, honestly, I think this is going to backfire against Phil. And we've seen this with Ralph.
It's going to happen maybe today. Maybe today. We'll see in a few minutes, actually.
I think, I don't think this is going to backfire. It's short term, right? Because his gains, like he had some more viewers and he had some more money on that day.
Yeah.
But I think that those viewers that came in, they were people who were just curious about the Raw Phil's controversy and how Phil was going to address it. Do you think every day they're going to come into Phil's main?
That's what I'm saying. In a few minutes, it's going to be not the same as yesterday at all. It's going to be like, and as you were saying, this will now lead to a slow spiral of money, of viewers.
I mean, it's always been a slowly sinking ship on the Philtanic, right?
Yeah.
But now it really is, because the main thing keeping Phil afloat was the detractors, that central hub of a community on Raw Phil, where the Dents and the Whales would donate to see what would happen in the Raw Phil chat.
Yeah.
Everybody seething, it being ruined, right? And detractors would donate too in order to, own Phil, and people in Raw Phil would react and stuff. Now that's gone.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's going to be a central gathering place for it. So Raw Phil, not only did he get fucked on YouTube, Kick took him out, which I kind of anticipated because they take down pretty much every restreamer. Although he was able to go, I think he was on Kick like every day for a while before this.
No.
So I think he was, but I think Phil snitched anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Phil snitched to Kick staff. But they do have like a zero tolerance policy on restreaming, and they always have.
Yeah.
So now he's over on Twitch, but how long is this going to last on Twitch?
I think there was a clip. I have to find it still, but it was
and so now
him like winking at that. There was the Twitch and wink
there's
ban.
Like a bunch of different smaller ones. There's, it's now like breaking apart. It's fragmented. So you've got like Dark Dave's Mirror. You've got Ghost of Raw Phil. You've got Raw Phil Returns. You've got the traditional restream options like WPig and Tevin, but nothing is quite like what Raw Phil was.
Yeah.
And so I think that in the long term, Phil is going to hurt himself. If the detractor space was forced to fully close shop, I think Phil would be done inside 6 months to a year.
No,
so I think people would just get completely fucking bored and move on. And so I think that Phil really shouldn't disturb the balance of his ecosystem of the vortex. And once you start fucking with it, it's just not going to be good for him. But, he thinks in his mind this is the Renaissance and he's made it. I posted on Twitter the other day, it's the One Wish Willow. I wish to finally own my detractors.
It's obsession.
And now, the first half of the movie is here. The honeymoon period is here. But it's only a matter of time until that monkey paw, curls and Phil reaps what he sowed.
Well, it started last night because he didn't hit the goal. So
yes. Well, he already isn't hitting the goal. So it's already a disaster.
Within the day.
Yeah. It's not going how he anticipated. Angry Joe is fat. He's fat. He's admitted that he's fat. Oh, man, buddy. So a guy in our chat tipped us off that Joe was like getting felted on his live stream. So I went and clipped this up, and man, it was like a welcome home. It's like Jer with like the dead air, technical issues. Then Joe, like it was honestly one of the most surreal moments of my life, uttered the words Kino Casino.
Let's go!
At one point, he was tricked into saying, whoa, buddy. And then Alex is saying, whoa, buddy.
He said it like that, though.
Yeah, in the back. And it's like, oh, boy.
Why did he say it like that,
though? Joe's getting pressed about getting fat, and he's talking about he's going on a diet, and he went to the gym and he almost died, and everybody laughed at him at the gym, and he's getting bullied.
His friend basically almost tried to kill him.
Yeah, no, his friend basically set him up. Like, his friend is a piece of shit. Bro just felted fucking Joe at the gym. You guys got to see him. We're going to get into Afro Game, dude. Joe,
yes,
you're next.
Big show.
Kino Joseph. We got JF is coming to the program today. We got Review Tech's Diarrhea Tales. We'll see what else.
His house is just smelling like diarrhea for 10 minutes, and he has no idea why. It's disgusting.
It smells!
Let's go tonight,
8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Only on